Hello there YouTube, this is Ratdrain here at the Cambridge Regionals, and this is Zach, and he came fourth, was it? Yeah, third with his Cosmo deck.
No, I've still got the number in my thing.
And I'm here with a deck profile for you. And over to you, Zach.
My thing hasn't changed since I was here the first time.
Well, first thing I can say is, as far as the tournament went itself, I ended up going X1.
Shut up, Toby.
During my fourth match against Mermails, I ended up leaving side bits in from a game against Infernos before, so got game loss for the first one, and eventually ended up going 1-2 to him. Although I claim most of how well I've done to this tournament is due to luck, because I didn't see Monarchs or Pepe until at least game 5, and I didn't see the mirror at all.
That is really good fun.
As for the deck itself, one Dark Eclipser. I wish it could be better, but they had to nerf the end of the effect if it just recruited Dark Destroyer for too good. Dark Destroyer.
Am I calling them now?
Pretty much like
Panther's number has
bread and butter of the day. I don't really need to explain Dark Destroyer now. If you don't know what it does, then why are you watching the video?
And you're bad at the game.
Everyone knows what it does by now. One Forerunner,
I love the fact that they're idiotic.
because it's another beta and life point gain is not a bad thing at all. Free Slip Rider for the spell and trap removal.
Yep.
Also goes into Infinity, which I did not get to do at all in tournaments.
Oh no, that's what.
So it's like the only out, and every time they...
Free Cosmo Tin Can. Sets up all your plays, you want to see it, and most of the games I had, I saw it or a way into it opening. And now, this is the part where people are probably going to scratch their heads.
You'll never get my thing.
Free Cosmo Sword Troopers.
Because Soul Trooper.
Am I calling them?
Trooper loops pretty much won me most of my games today.
Is it 715, 715?
I tried it out at a locals last week and scrubbed horribly with 2 in the deck. I decided to focus more on an investment with Sword Troopers, where this is terrible late game, but early to mid, you could spin about 3,000 life points for a full OTK worth board. A lot of the time with options to remove back row or deal with mirror match situations, which I'll get into with the side deck. Next, 2 Farm Girl. I was originally going, well, for the extra psychics, I was originally 1 Straw Man, 1 Wicked Witch. I was going 1, 1, 1 and 1 Good Witch. But I dropped the Good Witch for the Farm Girl because of ideal openings with Tin Can. Really, if you're doing Tin Can in this build going first, you want Dark Destroyer in hand or grave so you can access it with a Call or Oasis or have it in hand for the banish effect. And loading up Sword Troopers helps push for the Sword Trooper loops. I'd always, this would be the ideal go off with my Tin Can.
And at the end of the day, it's a price card.
Because at the end of the day, if you say, I know, remove that, let's go Slip Rider. If you haven't done anything with your Psychic Cosmos and you end up with this, it just sort of sits there in your hand looking sad. If you open this and you get Sword Troopers, it will be live from next turn. You can pay 1,000, bring back the Farm Girl, and help start setting up fields. Okay, onto the spells. Really need to hurry up because I'm pretty sure we should be leaving the event by now.
Probably.
3 Cosmo Towns. No explanation needed.
Nope.
Usually I'd side down into 2 because if you want Cosmo Town, it's a lot better just to search for it. Too many can clog, and I found that out the hard way earlier. Triple E Telly. Gets me into pretty much anything I need to go off. 2 Reasoning. I decided to go with Reasoning over Effect Veiler, because I wanted to go as fast as possible and steal a game 1. Usually once I'd steal a game 1, depending on the deck, most times I would side the Reasonings out for 2 Veilers. Never run Reasoning and Veiler in the same deck at any time, it's just bad. 1 Raigeki, 2 Upstart Goblin, and 1 Instant Fusion for the Infinity plays that never happened. I did not see this, and I ended up siding it most of my games. Onto the traps. Standard triple strike.
Yep.
No explanation needed.
Nope.
Double Mojo.
Yep.
I'd really like to put this to 3, but in an ideal world, it just clogs. This won me my last game against Draco Pal because they do have plays to you, but most of the time they just cry if you banish their luster and there's no way of them getting it back. Triple Call of the Haunted and Oasis for the tin can plays also help reinforce Sword Troopers. I tried Sword Trooper looping in the last game into a strike, called back the Sword Troopers and carried on from there. And last card, Vanities. I was debating this or Warning for a good while, but this just... I've never actually shut myself out of playing with the Vanities today, and I've managed to stop quite a few big pushers. The only time it was ever kind of a bad thing was when I had to tribute into a Slip Rider, but I had a call to bring back the fodder for that. What do you want me to do, extra or side next?
Whichever, it's fine.
I'll go for extra because it's close at hand.
Fair enough.
One Cyber End and one Cyber Twin, in case you get warninged or striked on a Nova. I'm not really going to go much into the Nova and Infinity choices because they did not appear at all. And then also one Panzer for the instant fusion.
And to be fair, if someone either warnings or strikes a Nova, then you know there's something wrong with it anyway.
Right, onto the only part of my extra deck that was live all day. 2 Leviair the Sea Dragon.
Yep.
These really do help the if you're doing the Sword Trooper combo, then you can banish off. If you get the double Sword Trooper Farm Girl, you can banish the Sword Trooper off, bring out a big ship, overlay the other 2 into Leviair, detach the Farm Girl to bring back the Sword Trooper, and then just start making a bigger board. One Break Sword, never went into it. One Grand Pulse. I think I did that once against a Mermail player to remove suspicious back row. And Utopic Future. This was purely here for the side deck, for the mirror match. But the only time I actually saw it was just as a Widmore field in a Mermail game to basically just leave it so they couldn't really do much on the next turn. Then just skimming the rest. Pleiades, Volcasaurus, Nova, double Infinity. If you're running Triple Call, you may as well put an extra Infinity. If you've got the room, you can just bring back the Nova. One Thunder Charger and one Lancelot. I'd explain the choice, but I've never had to use it before. This will probably be any other rank 8. Hey Richard, do you think any hypothetical audience in the future will realise that I've never actually done one of these before?
Probably, it's fine.
I would have gone with Jamie the Kid, but he's left off early, so this will have to do.
There'll probably be an audience. They'll still probably call me. They'll still probably call me a scrub anyway because I normally do.
Side deck, triple effect
Exactly.
Veiler,
Yep.
double twin twister,
Yep.
free system down. Didn't need it for the mirror match, but I put 2 in against Despots earlier in the event. 2 Book of Eclipse because I hate the Monarch matches where they sit on Majesties and Vanities. Although I didn't have to use it once. Never sided into it. Sided against my 1 match against Monarchs. Drew one of them just after I had game. And double anti-spell. Sided against the 2 Draco Pal players I was facing and never saw it.
Fair enough.
But it's worth having. Either this or Magic Deflector. It doesn't stop scales, but I guess it stops any of the blowout cards. So yeah, that's the full deck profile. And I apologise in advance. I apologise for just stumbling a lot with my words. I've never done one of these before.
It's fine.
It's okay, he's a filthy scrub.
Anyway, guys,
We
thanks.
scrubbed that went X1.
Thanks, guys. Let us know your thoughts, comments. Call the sort of scrub really if you want, because well, most of us are. And see you next time. Bye.